Welcome to Bruce Knows. Today we're driving a 2023 BMW X3. Yes, it's a mommy mobile, but it's a BMW. Let's go. BMW X3 XDrive 3-liter I. It's essentially a base model. They start at $48,000. This one has a couple of options that bring it up to a whopping $51,000. For that $51,000, you've added all-wheel drive, heated steering wheel and seats, panoramic sunroof, and wireless charger. For that $51,000, let me tell you things that you still don't have. You don't have basic safety features like 360-degree camera, emergency braking, lane keep assist, air-conditioned seat, actual leather, remote start. So if you're gonna get it, if you want to have all those options, you're already looking at a $60,000 car. This thing comes with a base engine. It's 4-cylinder turbo, 248 horsepower, 258 pound-feet of torque. That's a base engine, but it feels way more powerful than that. What's interesting is I just recently drove a Volvo XC40 with the same size engine, same power rating. In fact, the Volvo had a battery assist and that thing couldn't get out of its own way. BMW is gonna BMW. They just know engines. You could also get the upgraded engine, which is just straight 6 with about 100 horsepower more, maybe 120 horsepower more. That thing has got to be a monster with that kind of engine. BMW has been known to underrate their engine, so nobody's surprised here with how good this base engine is. The 8-speed automatic, super unobtrusive, kicks down gears very quickly. It behaves very, very well. Steering is the right amount of feeling. It's an electric system, but still it really telegraphs what's going on. It makes this very engaging driving experience. BMW used to be the best at suspension tuning, and I have to say that this thing is about as good as you can expect from a somewhat tall, tippy BMW 3 Series sedan. It's better than that. The suspension is really great. It soaks up bumps and imperfections extremely well, and yet it's pretty tossable. It feels like it's got a low center of gravity. It rides really good, it handles really good, and because of how great the engine is, it doesn't feel that heavy. So, you know, all the touch points of a great driving experience, this thing has them. It does behave like a 3 Series sedan, not like a SUV. Really fantastic driving experience. I am frankly shocked at how good this thing is. In terms of the driving, it's not all that quiet. There are definitely quieter vehicles out there. I don't really have any complaints. The ride and handling is so good that I wouldn't hesitate to drive this thing cross country. Just saying, you know, there's quieter cars out there. You know, when we're talking about how luxurious it is, so you got to talk about the interior. The interior quality of the materials is excellent. All the touch points are all soft. Even in the bottom of the dashboard, it's padded. It's far better than you expect it to be for a vehicle in the 40s that is, you know, equipped with such a great drivetrain. The interior quality speaks to it being a luxury vehicle. It's got great seats. The seats, they have the thigh support that extends, and they feel great. They look very sporty, but they are very, very comfortable. Plenty of space. I'm 6'3", and it's got all the legroom that I could ever need. It's plenty wide. The back seats have sufficient room to be a legit family sedan, and the trunk space is sufficient as well. It's the perfect size. In terms of all the controls are very easy to use. You tend to forget that BMW, they pioneered the infotainment systems that are integrating a lot of vehicle functions with the iDrive, and it's super intuitive. It's got a lot of adjustment. It's got surprising things like it'll tell you where the parking zones in a city. That's a real boon. So it's got a lot of fun little tricks in there, but it's easy to navigate. Also, the air conditioner has redundant buttons that you never have to go into the touchscreen for. That's huge. The stereo has all the redundant controls here, but you can also obviously function it for the infotainment system. The drive controller is between the seats. You don't really need to use it because you can use a touchscreen. It makes me wonder why anybody's even bothering with these remote controllers. So the way the shifter works is you have to press aside and you move up to reverse. There's no 360 camera, which kind of stinks. When you put drive, you have to press the side button to get it into drive. To park, you just press the park. It's really intuitive. There's a heated steering wheel button on the steering wheel. How about that? It's got wireless charging. It works very well. Probably the best wireless charging that I've tried. Settings, driving modes. This is really cool. When you do the sport individual, you can set the steering to sport, the engine to sport plus, and the transmission to sport plus, and it just, you have that adjustability, which is based to the car. You also have the gauge cluster. That's digital screen. There's not a whole lot of adjustment to be done to it. I would wish that they would have the navigation on the instruments. It doesn't. The stereo sounds really good. The screen, the resolution is very good. So in summary, what are the things that I like the most about the vehicle? The engine is, the drivetrain is really excellent. The interior is very comfortable and also really very well finished. When you pay up for BMW, you're getting what you're asking for. It doesn't feel like it's a stripper model. It's got ambient lighting that you can adjust the colors. It's really, really a very likable vehicle. Things that I don't like about the X3, BMW is terrible currently with the styling. There used to be a sense of occasion with BMWs, but look at this thing. Huge front overhang. It looks like a front-wheel drive vehicle. The driving position is more like a tall station wagon. Now, when you're walking away from your luxury car, do you want to look back at it and like, oh, I made the right decision? With this one, you're never doing that. So in terms of recommendation, if you're spending high 40s for this car with that really powerful 2-liter engine, the base model maybe with an all-wheel drive, that I would get. But if you're already looking at $60,000, like at that price, yes, you're getting the straight 6 turbo engine, which is a fantastic mill, but it just still looks ugly. So why not step up to the one size up X5? Far better SUV, more comfortable, a little bit better built, and it has the uprated engine. So it's like a win-win. And with that, I want to thank you for joining me in this video of the BMW X3. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button for this video because that's tremendously helpful. Thank you.